Guys, this is Doug. A real quick kind of tactical type video here. And hopefully this helps somebody that may be getting ready to do an in-truck cam swap or who may be doing this out of the truck like we are here. We were going to video all of these. We've got 3 motors sitting right here. There's one of the there. We got a 5.9/12 valve there and 2 6.7s right here. But one of the things we learned fairly early on is we had a couple of times when we were trying to get the cams out or in, and we noticed like it just seemed like nothing you could do. No direction. You turned the cam. Let me get a little light up in there because you can see the installed position of the cam right there. Seemed like nothing we could do could possibly get us into the position on the cam that we needed. So one of the things we noticed is it is very easy, depending on where you've got your connecting rods and how the crank is turned, it seems like it's very easy to get hung up on either one of the big counterweights here on the crankshaft or on the connecting rods. You know, you already know that the cam has very tight tolerances, so it has to be very, very kind of straight on as it's going in and as it's coming out. But also, the position of the crankshaft and the connecting rods seem to play effect. So the whole purpose of this video is to say, if you find yourself in a situation where you're beating your brains out trying to get the cam, I've seen somebody take a hammer and they tapped on the cam with a hammer. Don't do that. Try rotating your cam a couple degrees and see if that clears the lobe. Try rotating the crank a couple degrees and see if that clears the lobe. Simple stuff, I know, but you can see here, sorry if you can see there, you've got sizable lobes that are sticking out here. So, not to mention that the journal surfaces, don't worry, this cam is trashed. If you're saying, oh, that looks pretty scarred up, yes, it is scarred up. So anyway, but back to the point, you've got all of this action going on that wants to hang up on everything, but you've also got all of those journals and rods in there that are kicking around, the counterweights that could be causing you grief. So, little tip there, just make sure that you don't just focus on rotating the cam. Rotate the cam, rotate the crank. Don't beat on it. It will come out without beating on it. Hopefully you never have to run across that. But for those of you that do get a cam that just does not want to come out of there, that hopefully will give you a little relief.